On this week's episode, lasagna extravaganza. Dr. Carson serves up controversy at the National Prayer Breakfast. A moment that left one mommy flushed with embarrassment. And more coming up on That Mommy Web Show.
So this week on Pin It or Bin It, Kayla tried out a recipe that she pinned on Pinterest, and we're going to find out if she liked it or not.
Actually, I made two this week.
That's right.
The first one was enchilada lasagna, which the picture looked so delicious that I had to try it.
And I think you got that from me.
I did. I repinned it, and you never made it. Yeah.
Nope.
So, which happens to us all the time. So, So made it. We had some people coming over, my sister and brother-in-law, and
hi, Lindsay and Matt.
Yeah, hey. And we had a really good time playing some Monopoly and eating the enchilada lasagna. It was really good, really easy. I don't know that it was the cheapest meal. Lots of cheese and like condensed soups and things, like $1.25 for a can of soup. But it was really easy to put together. Crowd pleaser. The only thing was my kids didn't like it, which is really weird because normally my kids are not picky eaters. But the other recipe I tried was crock pot lasagna, which we just had.
Yes.
And
it's in my belly.
And what did you think?
I thought it was great. I don't like ricotta cheese, and I don't like... What is that other kind of cheese?
Cottage.
Cottage cheese. That's what it is. It's disgusting. It's just nasty looking milk, which I did mention the top looked like ruined milk. There we go.
Yeah.
So anyways, it was great. I thought it was cheesy. I love cheese. You could put cheese on just about anything and I'm going to eat it.
Right.
So, but it was crock pot, so that means it was easy.
It was so simple. You don't even have to cook the noodles or anything. You just throw everything in there, and we'll link to both of these recipes. So,
and you can try them for yourself.
Yeah, try them out. Really good and easy. And I'm all about easy with 3 kids.
And definitely, if you try them out, let us know.
Yes.
You can definitely leave comments below. Or you can also email us.
Yes. Email us.
We'll leave that information for later.
Right.
Kayla and I are big Netflix fans. Both of us gave up our cable television to get Netflix and things like Netflix and Hulu. But so we're going to give you some information about a movie that Kayla just saw, and actually my husband Anthony saw also, and we're very impressed with it.
Yes, it was called Gifted Hands, and it was about Dr. Ben Carson, who recently made headlines. Did you see it? Where,
I saw the speech.
He was at the National Prayer Breakfast in front of Obama, and
I think I shared it on Facebook. So if you're my friend, you can go check it out.
Yes, but let's roll some of that tape. So
roll it,
Jay. Go ahead and roll the tape. Roll the tape, Jay. Just roll it. For the love.
But PC is dangerous because you see, this country, one of the founding principles was freedom of thought and freedom of expression. And it muffles people. It puts a muzzle on them. And at the same time, keeps people from discussing important issues while the fabric of their society is being changed. And I came to understand that I had control of my own destiny. And at that point, I didn't hate poverty anymore because I knew it was only temporary. I knew I could change that.
So that was Ben Carson. I was really impressed with it because he took this opportunity to where I think most people would have tried to just kind of go with the flow, not rock the boat. He was right in front of a whole group of people that really disagreed with what he was saying, and then he had the courage to stand up and say what he believed. So,
well, Anthony's already taken a lesson from this movie because now before our child can do anything that's fun, he has to read a book. Not that reading books is not fun. I totally condone reading as well. Right. But Anthony did take away from that movie that we should have him do something that kind of jogs his mind and gets him some brain exercise before he goes into, say, the Wii or anything else like that.
Right.
So that's what we've been doing with him that he took away from that movie. Now, I, on the other hand, have not seen the movie.
Yeah, it's a really good movie. It's based on his life, and the things that he was talking about in the speech seemed to be the same things that were in the movie, as far as his mom made him read 2 books a week and do book reports and all that. And I thought it was really interesting because it seems like, you know, Obama tries to separate people into groups, and if you're a part of this one certain type of group, like if you grew up poor, then you're not going to be successful, so you're always going to be the poor. And you know, and he really just flies in the face of all of that, because he became a very successful doctor, and I mean, like the top pediatric neurosurgeon, right? Mm-hmm. Or neurosurgeon, yeah.
You should definitely keep that in.
We were talking to Jay off camera. He's our fact checker. So yes,
love
so,
Jay.
Did you say you just loved my husband?
I did. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Okay.
It's because of the great lighting in here.
Gifted Hands, Story of Ben Carson. Check it out on Netflix. One of the best movies I've seen on Netflix.
The verse that we're going to do today is Joshua 1:9, and it says, "Have not I commanded thee? Be strong and of good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed. For the Lord thy God is with thee, whithersoever," word for the day, "thou goest." TJ goes to school. He's in kindergarten, and he had a special, I don't know what it was, event they do for like 100 days of school.
Right.
They like do this big party, and there's 100 of everything. Oh, wow. There's like 100 Cheerios and 100, and there's $100. I would go to that. I would. But so what it is they do this big celebration. Well, one of the things they did this year was they got to be able to write about what they would be like at 100 years old. Oh. So they drew a picture, and he looked like George Washington. He had little cotton ball hair and little glasses. It was really cute. I mean, he did a really good job.
Right.
Took his time. And then they asked him, "What will you do when you're 100? Well, all the kids wrote, like, "I'll be playing with my grandkids. I'll be, cruising in my wheelchair." And like Tanner, his little friend, wrote, "I'll be able to dunk a basketball," which is not going to happen. Tanner, if you're watching. So anyways, I got to TJ's, and I was all excited because, these kids had all these different things. And TJ says, "I would like to have a plunger because I'm going to stop up the toilet." It literally says this. And so I'm just like, what happened? And then I remembered in my head that I had to explain to him, because my grandfather has cancer. And so he has chemo treatments and everything. And one time he had gone to the restroom, and it took an extremely long time. Mm-hmm. And I had explained to TJ what was going on. And he said, "Well, if he's in there that long, does he stop up the toilet?" And I made some stupid comment like, "Maybe, I don't know." And then he said, "Well, does he have a plunger?" And I said, "I'm sure he does." And he's like, "Well, where's our plunger?" And I said, "I don't know. It's somewhere in the house." It's not. It's somewhere. It's in our bathroom. I checked after this because I was very upset. He thought we didn't have a plunger. And so that's what he took away from our conversation, was that when he is old, he will need a plunger, and he's going to stop up the toilet. This is on his wall outside his door with all these other cute sayings. He's going to have diarrhea.
Yeah. Well.
But anyways, thanks for watching, and just giving us, any support that you can. We really want to make it about
mainly.
You. Email address. But you will find our email address where you can email us also to give us any information, or, just to ask questions. We'll put that in the information below the video. You can check that out. You can ask us questions. I think I already said that.
Mm-hmm. I think so.
But anyways, great talking to you. Great talking to you, Kayla. Never
great
seen
talking
her
to you always. Ever.
Okay.
No. Okay. Bye.
We're like the A-team.